Hello, Child here. He calls me his child, Dusty Rose. Out of the Fog by Dana Morningstar. I'm gonna have to break format a bit to talk about this book because all of the questions, what's this book about, how did I find this book, and what does this book mean to me, they're all woven really pretty tightly together. At a certain point, I became really interested in books about personality disorder and boundaries and recovery from emotional or psychological abuse. So I was reading a lot of books about this. A few of them stood out, and a few of them will probably make their way onto this channel. This is one of the ones that stood out to me. Now, this one requires a little extra patience because it is self-published in such a way that it was clearly self-published. The formatting isn't the best, and I think it could have been structured a little better. But the thing is, if you get past that, this book has really good content. At first, this book wasn't telling me anything new that I hadn't read in other books, but as the chapters went on, it gave me at least two pretty valuable things. First, it offered me a lot of stories from people who had been through these situations, including a few who had been through it in friendships. Now, a lot of the literature I read is about people who have been through the ringer in romantic relationships, but I really needed to hear about friendships, and this book provided me with some touchstones for friendship. The other thing is it offered a lot of explanation of terms. For example, it defined what a healthy friendship is and is not. I mean, there are not a lot of books actually that I've found that do that so far. It contrasts a lot of terms too, like this is boundaries and this is fortressing. Boundaries are good, fortressing is bad, and defines each. And it kind of does that in that kind of format throughout the book. And as I continued to read it, it seemed like this is not only a book that is good for people who are seeking understanding of their situation after they've been through some sort of abuse. Honestly, this is a book that is also good for a certain amount of learning emotional intelligence. Even if you haven't been through any kind of emotional or psychological abuse, I feel like this book is an educational tool for people who are looking for good friends or trying to enter the dating pool. I feel like it gave good emotional and social education. So yeah, that is my super interconnected explanation of why this book is on this channel.